YouTube, what's going on, guys? Lego PC here, bringing you another gameplay commentary. Yeah, that's right, you're seeing Call of Duty on the screen right now. So, I was actually playing Call of Duty the last 2 days, having a little bit of fun on and off with it. I'm trying to prep myself for the new maps, praying that they're going to be good. They might be, I don't know. They're smallish medium maps. What's considered a small medium map? Do they consider Stonehaven a small medium map? I don't know. But regardless, this is a free-for-all gameplay. It's not anything spectacular. Actually, I had a couple on the game DVR that were much better than this, 30 and 2s, 30 and 4s. This is a 30 and 10. What I wanted to show is why this game can be so much fun and why it can be so bad at the absolute same time. I'm rocking the Honey Badger here with a grip and extended mags, I believe. I don't like to use a scope on it because I feel like when you use the scope, it slows down your draw time. And I could be wrong on that. It could just be a placebo effect. I'm not sure, but I don't like to use that on there. Regardless, you start off real fast, and then you're going to see what happens as the spawns start to be horrible, the auto shotties show up, and the game just starts to flip around. Luckily, I do pull out the win at the very end. What I really wanted to talk about, and I'll point out stuff to the game throughout this game clip, is what I wanted to talk about is the few things they could fix to make this game actually really good. So I've been playing free-for-all mostly. I find I have a lot more fun during free-for-all, mostly because my teammates aren't complete idiots, and most of the other guys do not sit there and camp the entire time. Most of them are running around and looking for guys to kill, so it does make it a little bit more enjoyable. Whereas when you play anything else, for example ground war, on how many times I ran into guys today that were literally in their spawn prone as far back as you could get with a sniper rifle, and I'm just asking myself why. So I kind of switched to free-for-all. I was doing really good. I have a good record in free-for-all. When I don't have to play with teammates, it's always a positive. But the few things they could really change is obviously the spawns is the first absolute problem in this game. And I'm going to point out a few this clip where you just see absolute horrible spawns. I had another game today where I started off 21 and 7 and finished like 22 and 18. Because once I went on a bad spawn streak, it just kept going and going and going. So the spawns are atrocious. You have a whole map, and for some reason you consistently hop into somebody else's screen. The other problem is still the sniper rifles. The snipers are an absolute joke. We got into a game today on Prison Break where a guy had a thermal VKS, and he is just running around quick-scoping people with an auto sniper. And I think he ended up with like 52 kills or something ridiculous. And he stayed in that server for a while before I left. And it's so frustrating because you get the drop on the guy, and you'll hit him 1 or 2, 3 times, and he doesn't have focus, and yet he still gets no weapon sway whatsoever. And the guy does not come off target and ends up killing you anyways. So honestly, the maps aren't great. There's a lot of imbalances, but if they were able to fix a couple of these key issues, like the sniper system, this game wouldn't be too bad. I wouldn't mind playing it at all whatsoever. Those fixes are easily done. I would talk to Treyarch when it comes to the spawn system. I thought their spawn system in Black Ops 2 was pretty good. Played a lot of free-for-all in that game, and I didn't have an issue with it. And this one, not so much. Now you see I've started a couple bad spawns in a row, and they're going to continually start right there. Luckily, this guy didn't see me when I spawned in front of him. Thank goodness. But that's what I'm talking about. It's spawn after spawn after spawn. Well, you'll start, once you die, you start popping up in people's screens. And it's very frustrating because you may be on a really good kill streak and you just die and it's like whatever. But then as soon as you pop into somebody else's screen, it happens 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times in a row. And then you start to just get ticked off, and now you're throwing your controller. So it's Infinity Ward could fix that, and the running around sniping issue. This game could be good. And they have talked about both the sniping issue and the spawn issue, though we haven't seen a patch for it yet. So it's possible. I'd like to see a nerf on that Bulldog. There's another spawn right into a death cam. I'd like to see a nerf on the Bulldog, and I'd like to see a nerf on the snipers, and then we see a new spawn system, and I actually could play this game at least for a couple more months until Titanfall drops. So something to keep you thinking. Maybe they'll be doing something. Keep an eye out on Charlie Intel, you never know. But that's Lego PC, bringing you another gameplay commentary. That's out. Deuces.